Hi everyone, this is Miss Collins, aka Miss Tell Like It Is 40 the T, and I am in my bedroom. Today is the 9th, and I am recovering from um a sickness. I was sick. On top of me being sick, um, I I don't know. I never really told you guys what I do for a living. Nevertheless, um, during me being at work, out in the cold during the blizzard, so forth and so on. Yes, I was out in the cold during the blizzard, and I was working, and um in conjunction with me being out in the cold and coming in from the cold into the cold, which is my apartment, I developed like a cold in my joints where my ankles are, and my feet swole. They both was like balloons, and I could not work, so I had to go to the doctor. Nevertheless, once I put up my videos in regards to the no heat issue, I started to see action take place. So Um, the technicians came today, which is the 10th. They came today, okay, and they had to bleed my pipes. So this is the, if I have my bucket, I want to show you guys my bucket that was used to bleed my pipes. Okay, so when they bled my pipes, this is what came out of my pipes. This is my bucket. They asked to use my bucket. They bled my pipes, and that is what came out of my pipes. Ew, you saw that? That's what came out of my pipes. And this is what comes out of my pipes every time I have to call maintenance to come and bleed my pipes. And they all said to me, Miss Collins, this is an old building. Your pipes are going to be continuously clogged, and your windows are poor. Your windows, the draft coming in from your windows is overpowering whatever heat situation you have coming in, regardless of what the case may be. So whether you have heat or whether you don't have heat, the draft coming in from your windows is very overpowering. Okay. Now I know that. I showed you guys videos. If you've been watching my videos, I showed you guys documentation in regards to my HP actions where it says to replace all windows. Okay. To this day, we are now 2018. The HP action was 2010 and 2015. These windows in this apartment, in this building, has not been replaced. They have not. Okay? I spoke to the contractors. They told me in regards to the amount of funds in the budget, they don't have enough funds in the budget to replace the windows. Okay? Nonetheless, they were instructed to replace windows. So in addition to my heat being addressed, these windows need to go. Every single one of these windows need to go. So in addition to that, my heat being addressed, they also came and put in new light fixtures into my apartment. Now, I've never ever seen them put in new light fixtures, but for me, they've only put in one light fixture. And I don't want to blind you guys, but that's the only light fixture that they put in my apartment that was new. Anything else, they did not change the light fixtures. The light fixtures are the same. What they did do is they gave me a whole bunch of bulbs. They gave me a whole bunch of bulbs. They put in a whole bunch of, new lighting bulbs into my current fixtures. They put bulbs in all of the current fixtures that I have in this apartment. So even though they came and they did address my heating issue, I wish they would have came a whole lot sooner. I wish they would have came during the emergency blizzard thing that just passed, because that's when I needed it. Okay, nonetheless, you're probably saying, well, at least they came. Yes, they came, but they came a couple of days too late. And this is the thing, I should not have had to have made those videos. I should not have had to have made those videos of showing snow coming into my windows while the windows were shut closed. Okay, which demonstrates that there's an issue with the windows. I should not have had to make the video with knocking on tenants' doors, asking them if they have heat, hearing them say, no, we don't have any heat. We should not have made that video should not have had to been made. Not in sub below zero temperature like that. Okay, they should have stormed this building immediately when people make complaints about there's no heat or no hot water or whatever the case may be. They're supposed to storm these buildings, and I'm sure you're probably saying, well, they got a lot of other buildings to storm too. Okay, I understand that, and I get that too. But let one person, at least one person, come, put up a posting, do something, say something. Nothing was done. And so they wait for the temperature to get a little better, slightly better before they take action. I don't, I don't get that. I don't get that. You can't come after the damage is done. That makes no sense to me. Nonetheless, it is what it is. And I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I mean, I can't. This is Miss Collins. They came and sell like it is. 48 to T. This whole New York City Housing Authority NYCHA thing is just not for me. It's really not for me. I mean, these projects, to me, they're like rehabilitation houses for people from bad, really homeless people or something to that nature. For someone like me coming out of my parents' home into these developments, it'll never work. It'll never work, and there's no way that I will ever be comfortable at all. So, yeah, you're probably saying, well, why don't you move back to your parents' house? I'm not moving back to my parents' house because my parents have residents, they have tenants there, and these are good tenants. And even though a part of my parents' house is in my name, yes, a part of my parents' house, one of the apartments in my parents' house, because they have a two-family house, is in my name. I'm not putting out those residents because they're good residents. Those are good tenants there. They're not giving my parents any problems, no whatever, and they're going to stay there. If anything should happen to my parents, then I have to step in. Yes, but technically, I am those individuals' landlord. And those people don't have no problem where they are. None whatsoever. Which is the reason why I'm not used to seeing any problems here where I am. So with that being said, yeah. And I'm not putting anybody out. Though that apartment is my inheritance. That apartment. And I'm not putting them out. They're good tenants and they don't give any problems. My mother never complains, so I'm good. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But New York City Housing Authority, you got to do better. You got to do good by your residents. You have to do good by them. You giving the wrong ones a hard time. You really are, and um, it's just annoying. It's annoying. So that's in my pipes. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm tired. I'm frustrated, and I don't feel well. So this is Miss Collins, aka Miss Tell Like It Is. Out.